Okay, we are going to start blueprints today. Let's see if I can remember how to do things. Okay, let's just get into the game.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Alright, so as was just stated, we inherited this manor from our grand uncle, I guess. Yeah, we got a letter from him. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and hope these rooms will provide you with much amusement, as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of my bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you a challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been farther from the truth, farther from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or item may be brought onto the estate from outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken away from the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of your previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads, abandon the path, and go where you want it to lead." With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. So, we got a house now. For now. Until... only if we can find where room 46 is. So I know a lot of the early game of this stuff, so I am going to kind of rush through to find puzzles to solve that I don't know the answer to. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Let's do parlor. So parlor has a puzzle. Blah, blah, blah. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box is the prize. So, gotta solve which one of them has the prize. So there are 3 boxes here. This one says, the gems are in the true box. There is only one box in this room. That's false. There are 4 boxes in this room. That's also false, which means this has to be true, which means the gems are in this box. 2 gems for us. Any other interesting stuff in this room? I don't think so. Okay. A den has a lot of connectivity. We already have access to the room above the hallway, so if we had like a straight shot, I would take that. But for now, I'll go with a den, which always has a gem. And ooh, a lockbox. We don't have, or a trunk, yeah. We don't have a key. But if we do, we can come back and open that if we want. I think I'm going to go with a spare room, get us deeper into the manor. Also, there might be stuff on the ground in here. Okay. What else do we have? Corridor. Gets us even deeper in. Sure. We'll have our left side be completely straight shot. Anything? Don't think so. Alright. West Wing Hall can only show up on the west here, so we will go ahead and draft that. Always looking out for any collectibles and anything like this. Staff notice, June 15th, 1983. So this was 10 years ago? He said 1993? Did I hear that right, or is this earlier this year? I don't know. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff remember to refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any may draft. I don't know. Anyway. Let's keep going. Guest bedroom is 10 steps. We do want a key. We have a lot of gems, so let's go for the observatory. I'm not going to pretend like I don't know stuff. So we're going to go ahead and do this. I could wait until I have the solution to this puzzle that tells us about this. But I'm not gonna. Because I could have found this on my own if I was exploring enough. Let's go ahead and bring this down to us. Planetarium. Yes, let's add that to our drafting pool. Alright. Now we can go... I think that's the height it needs to be at. And then we can go all the way down here. And spin it back around. Not that way. Well, maybe that way. Will it go that way? Seems like it will. Sweet. Alright, and I do have a notebook for keeping notes, because I know that the creator of this game said that he wanted to invoke, like, when he played Myst, which is a game I think I'd play. I would love to play it. When he played Myst, he had like a... Or start, gain 1 gold. Okay, cool. When he played Myst, he had like a notebook that he kept notes in. So, I will also have a notebook, and I might eventually have it something I can show on stream. But for now, I don't. I'm not gonna. Or, yeah, I'm gonna keep it in handwritten notes for now. So, let's see. Observatory. I'm not going to talk through all the things I'm writing down, because I'll talk about it later when I'm explaining how I solve the puzzles. Locked. And I don't have a key yet. Card and cart. People who know what they're looking for know what I'm looking at. I know most of the words, but I'm gonna wait until I have most of the letters to like solve it. Plan and plane. Skip spare room. I guess I could have drafted from the West Wing Hall. Oh well. Security could be good to have early. Pantry goes the right way. Closet. Yeah, let's go security. Which I think has a cutscene. So I think this is supposed to be your introduction to the different rooms that can show up in the manor. Oh, there's also this. Blue memos equal true. And red memos equal false. Okay. Interesting little crown drawing we have up here. I don't know if that's anything. Like, legitimately don't know. I'm not going to skip progression because I know things. For instance, I know how to log into the network, but for now, I'm going to set security to low. And, nope, wrong button. And offline mode to unlocked. And I'm pretty sure I can find the password within the first few days. Let's see. So red memos are false. Till further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked. Access levers no longer required to grant entry. So this is obviously false. We do need levers to unlock the thing. Let's see, and then this one says, keycard access security doors are more likely to appear the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Which is interesting because if we remember our red memo in the corridor, that said that doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. I think the falseness about that is that the northern ranks are more likely to be locked. But I'm not sure. Could be that the east has more locked doors too. I don't actually know whether that's the case. And then what else can we access here? Estate inventory. We have picked up everything we can. The only thing we haven't done is the trunk, which we don't have a key for. Alright, let's continue to the north. I don't really want to lose half our steps. I don't mind drafting a dead end here, since we have a way up through the entrance hall and a way out through the west wing hall. And so getting a key and a gem is kind of nice. We have tie and tier. Okay. Oh, then we have this little guy. Swimbird. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in this room. Was there something else in this room that I missed? I don't think so. Okay. Okay. Den. We already got. Yes. Okay. Do we want to go north? I'm gonna go south. I want to draft some more simple rooms down here. Desert and dessert. And that's, oh wait, in here. Black pawn. I don't know if the color matters at all. In the parlor. Okay. Seems like the most normal picture in the entire mansion. Oh, yeah, here it is. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked, which is false. Pray and pry. And no chess piece. Yep, no chess piece. Okay. And then we have face and ace. And some birds. Okay. Let's go this way. Locksmith pantry. We don't have money for locksmith stuff. Not really. Pantry will give us some money, and let's continue. Guest bedroom gives us steps. We don't need steps right now. We're at 30. And we get some apple, and we get some coins, and we get to look at this. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any changes from the order and leave it in the pantry. This one is pin and pine. As well as... I actually don't know that I've seen anyone see a chess piece in this room. Probably because there's not one. Okay. Passageway would take up all of our gems. I would rather have a passageway up higher, so let's go to the bedroom. Ooh, key. Greetings from Reddington. Okay. There's a pawn in this room, which is the bedroom. Oh, bath and bat. So this one is an H. Okay. Patio, chapel. Let's do the chapel so we can maybe fill out the whole house today. We don't really have money. Bishop in the chapel. Ooh, 3 money. Bishop in the chapel. Anything else in here? Anything in the pews? Okay. Let's see what we got. We can draft a dead end here. Opportunities spread. No, that takes all our gems. Nook is a key. I'd rather have that to connect something else. So let's go guest bedroom since it's a dead end. It does look like I have to go in to get the steps. I've always wondered that when watching people. Ooh, and a key card. So if we can go back to security, we can make those doors more common. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note, thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time in the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose particular personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play a variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL. Okay. There's a pawn in here. This is in the master or the guest bedroom. I wonder if all the bedrooms have a pawn. Stag and tag. 4 here. Okay. There are no paintings in here, but these guys do have numbers. So I'm going to write these down. We have the farmer. Then we have the chef. Then we have the other farmer. So we have hoe. So this one's farmer hoe. This one's farmer pickaxe. Or not pickaxe, pitchfork. Okay. Then we have, that's 6, 4. We have chimney sweep. Then 5. We have broom. 6 is this one. We have the jockey. And then we have the royal, I guess. 7. Okay. Cool. Sounds good. Let's go this way. Utility closet we don't need because we have a key card. East Wing Hall. Might as well. Is there anything in here? Peek and pee. This is there? Yes. No chess piece. Okay. Let's see what's here. I don't mind drafting a dead end. The lavatory Whenever you draft a bedroom, give 5 steps. Nursery's pretty good, actually. I think I'll spend a gem on that. That way we don't have to worry about steps, like at all. And there's our gem back, basically. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies, and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down. If he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And did you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? The story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues you have read, or we've said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And there's some text here that I've never seen. I would like a magnifying glass for this. Although it might just be the normal words to the book, I don't know. As you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. All right, well, that definitely couldn't have any lore implications at all. Clock and lock for this one. Okay. And then a pawn. In the nursery, yeah. So it might just be the bedrooms have pawns. Is there anything else to take with me? I don't see anything. Okay. Let's keep going. Drawing room. Planetarium. I kind of don't want to have to backtrack all the way to the planetarium, though. This bedroom counts as 2 bedrooms, so because of the nursery, we would get 10 steps for this, plus maybe some items. Would cut off this whole side. I don't really care that much, to be honest. So we get 5. And then we get 5. We get 2 gems. Black pawns. 2 of them. Oh, because it counts as 2 bedrooms. This just makes my theory stronger. Hello, creature. So 2 black pawns. Bunk room? Yes. 2 in bunk room. Okay. Today's a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be. But today will be a good day because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he had in his entire life. Today's a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I do not need any presents because I have my brother's book, because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book, even though he is older. He is a crybaby. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college, and I get to finally return him the book I took from him a long, long time ago. Hopefully you find this as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how he survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. I still would have rather had a sister. Congrats on the diploma, and welcome home, Simon. So, I don't know anything about this, but let's see. Today's in all caps. Stupid is kind of bold. Today, if he does not. No. Maybe missing letters? Today's a good day because Simon is at camp and he's not as much fun as friends. I'll have to share my toys. I will not have to. I think this is all. Looks like it's spelled correctly. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw. He spelled because right here. His airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. That's all spelled right. Blah, blah. Yeah. I do not need any presents. Let me write this down. Presents. Because I have my brother's book because he spells it right here too. He won't stop writing. About me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book, even though he is older. He's a crybaby. Okay. Presents because writing though. So presents, I is wrong. The other ones, let's see. E because writing though. Yeah, I don't think EAWE means anything, so we're going to go ahead and say that's not a puzzle. Which is, like, it's written by children, so that's not that surprising. Nice little gaming system here. Anyway, let us continue. All the way back to the entrance hall. Well, going through there net us money, so that's good. Don't really think there's anything else, so we can look at this too. Just got a moon necklace on. But already did that. Let's see. Am I missing any rooms? We have, oh, I didn't get the bunk room one, did I? Alright, I'm going back for that. I'm not gonna have much money, but I would rather, because that's P and peak and in sand. I would rather have this puzzle being worked on than 2 of those gold today. Okay, so we have boom boom. Chapel doesn't have anything. We have that one. We have those 3. We have those. I'm missing spare room, which doesn't have anything. Okay, so I've got everything so far as I can tell. Okay, let's head up here. We would like something that goes straight up. I don't love dining room here. It's so far away from rank 8. But I will accept it. Bride and Bridge. This is here. Okay. Dark room, boudoir. Boudoir gives us 10 steps. Am I going to backtrack all the way back here for the planetarium? Because they're all dead ends. Yeah, I will. Do I even go in now? I don't think I go in now. I'm not going to waste a step. I will look in that room later. Yeah, I know about that. Wrong buttons. Okay, we want to go all the way up to... Oh, we want to go through security so that we can set keycards to high. Keycard system. Keycard system settings, security level, high. Confirm settings. Offline mode doesn't matter because we're not going to turn them off. Well, yeah, we're not going to turn them offline, so we are good to go. Are there any rooms here I've never seen before? Maybe. All right. Oh, wait. We have keys. I believe there is a positive expected value by opening one of these with a key. 2 reroll dice. That is very nice to have. If we can draft a garage, could we get room 46 in day 1? I think technically yes. Am I going to go for that? I don't know. Depends on how things go. Let's draft something here. Using our last key. Closet with 2 items. Passageway, I'd rather have more near the center, I think. Let's go for closet. It's going to be pilot and plot. Okay, we got dice and a sleeping mask. So we can, if we backtrack and go into old bedrooms, we can get 5 more steps for each one. 1, 2, 15 steps from over there. But that, 20 steps if we go on this right hand side here. It's quite a few steps over there to get there, and the chapel will take our money, but it's an option. Okay, let's not get locked in. So, oh boy. I didn't think about that. Let's scan in the security to see if we have any keys that we didn't pick up. And if we don't... Hello, Digital Squid. How you doing? Do I have what up in my title? No, I don't think so. Scammed? I know. I don't have all my stuff set up right now. Does my title say to use exclamation mark what up? Because it shouldn't. Okay, let's go ahead and scam. Set it in the chat rules. Oh, I did not change those. Thank you for letting me know. View state inventory. Okay, so I think we're just done with the day. 3 reroll dice, 4 gems, 8 gold. Know where we can go. Oh, you know what? Let's go back to the closet real quick. I want to see if there's a chess piece. Anyway, Digital Squid, how you doing? I assume you like this game. Don't think I see a chess piece in here. I don't think there's like really that much room for them to hide one. Both love and hate this game. What makes you hate this game? The RNG of not being able to get the rooms you want every time? Because I think that like that roguelite element of it makes it fun in a way. All right. Let's head this way. Sleep mask can give us 5 steps, I think. I mean, I guess we don't need the steps, right? I already looked at all that stuff. Oh, you know what? We're going to get 10 steps from the bunker room, I bet. It's the runs of bad RNG when you're trying to achieve certain things. Yeah, I get that. Fortunately, I haven't had that problem because this is literally day 1 for me. So, that being said, I do know some things. So we're going to go ahead and walk in and out of here a few times. Because we don't need the money. Yeah, that's the right way. But yeah, I know quite a bit about the... I think I know pretty much everything about the early game and quite a bit about the mid game. I think I'm going to screenshot these just so I have them. Here, let me see if I can find where I'm going to save this. I have a spot where I'm going to save screenshots here. Okay, so we're going to screenshot this. Going to rename it to Blueprints Star. Schedule 1 through 25. And then we're going to screenshot this other page. Rename that to Blueprints Star Schedule. Notable numbers. First appearance, both these 7 different constellations observed in a single night. That's nice. New constellation spotted. Draxus the Dead, I think 12. I don't know. I actually know what the constellations do. Like, I know that the constellations do stuff. I know them based on their shape for some of them. But I don't know them by name, if that makes sense. All right. Why is this piece missing here? Okay. Well, we're going to call it a day for day 1. So I don't think there's anything else we can do. So we got 3 stars now. A rustic inn. 5 bedrooms. Yeah, we got a lot of bedrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess it counts the guest bedroom twice. All right. Let's continue to day 2. Bunk rooms 2? Yeah. I mean, I know it's 2 for something, so I didn't know if it counted as 2 for, like, the end of day screen. Okay. Let's, I guess I could have thrown a coin into the fountain yesterday. Oh well. Let's see. So I need, on the first 3 ranks, I need 3 rooms to get the letters, even though I know what all 3 of those words are. Early utility closet could be good. Early storeroom is nice, though. Let's go with that. Pray and pry. When you play this game, you just feel like everything can be investigated. Like, what's up with this little thing here, right? All right. Let's get a room that goes straight up. Spare room? Sure. And then before we go that way, let's get a room that progresses this way. Den. I mean, I guess if we're going to be turning left anyway, we might as well get to this corner too. All right. Is that something you can unlock with a key somewhere? I don't know. Anyway. Corner room. Parlor. Pantry. Don't want gems. Closet. Interesting question. Do I want gems, money, or 2 items? I'm going to go with 2 items. A key and a die. And we already have stag and tag, yeah. Okay, cool. Let's go this way. Observatory or pantry are both. Let's go pantry for now. Bath and Bat, we already have that one. Okay. I would like one that goes upward. Security? Commissary's not great. Utility closet would block us. Let's go for the security. I need the letter in this room, which can be a T. Cart and car. Password. I wonder what the password could be. Anyway. Guess the only thing we want to do is Set security doors to low for now. And unlocked. And then, yeah, we don't have anything in the inventory right now. That's all I'm doing right now. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Boiler room. Interesting. This feels really low for boiler room, but let's do it. As you can tell, I kind of know how to do this puzzle. I've seen it done a few times. It has annoyed me that some people can't figure it out. Okay. Let's get all these going here. I need you to be going up, which is going to be that one. And then you can go up. Interesting. Okay, so they're all on, but I can't get up there. Okay, so there is a piece of the puzzle that I am missing. Oh wait, no, never mind. The bridge is up. I thought it was not. Okay, let's go ahead and activate you. Okay, and now we can divert this to be that door. We can divert other things elsewhere. Get a nice blue glowing security now. Oh, true. Wait, is that the security? Oh, I don't have the direction going that way. I was like, the security have pipes? And I looked at the pipes. I was like, why are they not blue? Because it's not pointing that way. Okay. I don't think... Oh, I guess the elevator. But would I rather have things over here set up? I guess I'm not going to get to the room where this is important for a while. That also does that door. Or I can do... Let's leave that one on. Alright. Let's see if there's any... Weight room, dark room. Did I? No, I dropped to the closet. Lose half your steps. Yeah. I could redraw, but I think I'd rather redraw in the next room. I'll just lose half my steps. And then hope I get 22 back by the end of the day. No broken lever here. Okay. Clock and lock. And lock. I already have that one. Boiler room I have... Okay, so I have... The bottom two ranks I have completely. I just need the first and third in this rank, and I already know those words. Think darkroom would have been lit because of the power. It would not. It does go out still. I happened to have seen someone playing the game the other day who in chat was like, what? That doesn't make sense. Which I kind of agree. It doesn't make sense, but it's what it is. Alright. Passageway. Courtyard. Does not have energy. Archives. I don't have the gems. I have to go archives. Which means I now have an archived floor plan. Wonderful. Which happens to be the one that takes power. Ah, furnace. We get a free key. In a dig spot if you ever get a shovel. Is there anything else in this room? No. And it is one of the letters we're missing. And there's nothing. Okay. I happen to know that letter is an A, but I don't have it on my sheet because I do not have it. Okay, here's the thing. I don't know if this is important stuff right now. I don't think so. I don't think I have this stuff, like the information needed for that stuff. Pine and pin. Well, where are we? Right there, so it's going to be... Oh, I actually don't have that letter. Pine and... Ooh. Fur and fire. Use. Okay. Laboratory. Don't have a gem. Alright. Yeah. Doesn't make sense to me, but the light still goes out. Okay. We have another direction for boiler room. But I want to get a gem so I can draft laboratory when I can. Also, there's an item here somewhere, but you can't pick it up in the dark as far as I know. So. None of these take power, so let's just go for the first one. Which is a Nook, Tiger, and Tier. It's a G. And there's also a Rook in here. Which I just know because I know. Nothing else of interest in here? Okay. Mage Chambers. It's not great. Nothing in the bedroom for me. Okay. Yeah, let's keep using keys. Hallway. Hallway's interesting because it keeps us open on that side. Do I want to go back to the boiler room now? No, I don't have gems. Coast and cost for... Where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th rank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th rank. Coast and cost. I didn't get the one in the bedroom. I'm gonna have to go back this way anyway, but plane and planet. So that's gonna be here. Yep. Okay. Looking for a gem. Parlor. Okay. The gems are on the desk. That's false, right? Yeah. Okay. The gems are in this box. Okay. The gems are on the floor. That's also false. So the white block is true. Also, do I have... Yes. Rain and grain. Wait. Oh, I wrote these one off. That's why. It's like that letter, those two letters weren't in the right spot. The gems are in this box, which is true. There's also a black pawn in here. Yeah, I have it written down. 2 gems. Okay. Do we want to go back to the boiler room? Let's draft this first. 4 items. It cuts off. Let's go for this. Don't love that. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It's with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, Herbert S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately. All work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Miss Babbage. Okay. Well, the fact that this gives us less likely to find items laying around in your house. Guess what? I haven't been finding stuff laying around in my house. So, tub and tube, which I already have. Don't have a magnifying glass for this. Broom is Mila. Okay. I guess I'll use a key. Don't love that. Ooh, aquarium. I don't... It doesn't matter what I get. If I put the gymnasium here, I'm never... Well, I can go down. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Because I'm never coming through this area again, but... No running shoes. Pilot and plot. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th rank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th rank. Yep, I already have that one. Okay. Let's head this way. Fortunately, I'm only going to come through this room one more time, right? Courtyard. I'm going to risk it with the archive floor plan. And there's our chapel. I only have 5 gold. Nothing there. Nothing in the pews. Okay. Let's see. We have 1 completely blocked off room here. But that's fine. Observatory turns the right way. Is going to give us our day 2 stuff, which is... Oh, sorry. Dimundus Minor, I think. I think we're going to get 4 stars. Yes. So you get a gem. So it basically paid for itself today. As well as, do I have this room? Yes, it's an R. Tier and tie. Tie and tier. Okay. I already got the thing in there. Alright. Let's keep going. Nursery. Yeah, steps are going to be a problem. Because we got the weight room. And we got it early. Banana. Crow and Row. I don't have that one. Furnace didn't have anything, that's right. Okay, no gems for me though. Okay. Let's go this way. Courtyard. Kitchen. I only have 3 gold. And 1 gem. Lavatory. I don't think lavatory like ever has anything in it. And I already have that letter, so I don't need to go in there for anything. Okay. I guess we just head back to the boiler room. Oh, we can go up the hallway. Assuming that doesn't need a key. Which I bet you does. I'm so smart. Alright. Do we have all of the things for this area? So let's see. We have the bottom 2 ranks. We're missing the one with the furnace. We're missing the one in the chapel and the one that's empty. We are missing the one in the dark room because it's dark right now. Okay, so we have everything we can right now. Okay. So let's keep going. Don't have a key card, right? No, we don't have anything. So we're just going back to the boiler room. We would like a key card or the laboratory. Ideally both, but right now we're working with what we got. Okay. We're going to turn power to go this way. Although, if we get a lab here, we get locked into the... Like, we're done for the day. Unless we get a key. None of these rooms. I'm going to redraw. None of these rooms. No, RNG just hates me. Dining room lets us continue. I think we have to go for that. Bunk room probably doesn't have a key card. I don't know what this is. Yeah, we'll go with the dining room. Okay. Anything in here other than the food? Sand and I got that one. I don't have this next room. Aquarium or corridor. Aquarium saves us a couple steps if we have to backtrack. Or do we go for the archive floor plan because I'm running low on steps? Do I want to end anywhere? I don't have the observatory right now. Or the other star one. Okay, we have tent and 10. Okay. Interesting how looking through, like how the lighting works when you look through the thing into the dark room. All right. Commissary. Or we can end it in planetarium. We don't have the gems for this. I'm going to go with the archived. Okay, that got us some steps. Some gems. But it's a dead end. We don't have a key. The only way to progress was to get a key. And we don't have one. You go back to security and check to see if we have a key that we're missing. Oh, coat and coast. Missing this letter on this one, this letter on this one, and these 2 letters on this one. And I think I have the wrong letter for where the lavatory is. Alright. So do we just call it? No, we go to security. Then we can call it. That's right. Also, we can deposit a coin into the fountain. Does having power in the security room do anything? I don't know. I think it probably just passes power through it, but I do get a Q hamster. That is true. I do get the hamster. All right. Checking. See if we missed anything. No. All right. Let's go throw a coin into the fountain. And I think we're done. I guess I could explore outside, but there's nothing I can do outside as far as I know. Without information that I don't currently have because I've not gotten a magnifying glass. Can't go that way, don't have a garage yet. Okay. I don't have anything unlocked down here at all. Yeah, no. What about... I don't think there's anything up here I can do either. Without cheating and knowing the code for the gate. That I haven't obtained yet because I haven't turned the lights on in the dark room with a magnifying glass. Okay. Yeah. There's something right here. Yeah, campsite. My campsite. Alright, is there anything where I need to go inside? I could go back to the chapel and deposit 2 more coins, but I don't think I care enough about that. So let's call it a day. Crimson Inn. Alright, let's continue. Guess I didn't click it when I meant to. Alright. Not really much I can do. Coat check is not going to be useful right now. Let's start with some gems. Nothing else in this room. Alright. This box is the middle box. False. This box is the middle box. False. The gems are in the middle box. Hang on. Wow, Lunar Eclipse 1 just followed? Hang on. Oh, there you go. +1,000 messages. 1 ban. Oh, I did not do that. Someone else did. Okay. What was I doing? Den, hallway, corridor. Hallway's fine. Corridor would have been better there, actually. Okay. Spare room to get it out of the pool for now, for today. Nothing in here. Corridor? I guess we're going corridor. Anything in here? Coat and cot. Do I have that one? Coat and cot is A. So Loon, the puzzle, one of the puzzles is the difference of 1 letter in the 2 paintings in a room. And I have to fill out the whole grid, right? So this is an A, this spot's an A. The hallway is an I. Parlor was an A. I don't know. I don't remember how much of this game you watched. Alright. Observatory goes the wrong way. Storeroom is not. Okay, well, I guess we're going the wrong way. Observatory, we currently have 4 stars. We'll be on 5 stars. So 5 stars is going to be Southern Cross, which I don't hate. You're not paying attention. Yeah, I figured you weren't. Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more likely. Okay. Sweet. Alright. Like we have pilot and plot. So this would be an I, which I'd have written down. Another thing to look for is the chess pieces and rooms. But that's not for a puzzle, for way in the future. I don't think I really... I do want to go north. Am I going to draft a weight room with 40 steps twice now? 45 steps both times, I think? Yeah, I lost 22 steps again. And there's not even a broken lever in here. What's the point? My guess is this door's locked. Yeah. Alright, nothing we can do in here. Going all the way back down to the hallway. Yeah, this room is stairs and stars. So the difference is an eye. Rotunda, I don't have gems for. Utility closet. I would need to get security. I'm going for it. We're going to turn off the gymnasium, which is fine. On the dark room, on the garage. Keycards off. Toggling the breaker switches may... I don't know what that says. Alright. Oh. Toggling the breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call something power if something requires assistance. My audio is fluctuating volume. Is that because I moved my microphone? Brighton Bridge, which I already have. Maybe. Tell me if it keeps happening, because I am not moving my microphone right now. Can't see my face need, huh? I don't have money, so commissary is useless. Let's get a key. So we know that we can progress if we have a key. In the weight room this way. Oh, you meant nerd. I couldn't have never guessed that. Great Hall. Cloister's too expensive. I guess we have to go Great Hall, right? Otherwise we're done for the day. Okay, no, like I said, we have the weight room. Okay. Guess we're going for archives. Which kind of sucks, but okay. We're on rank 3. I have all the letters except for this one. No apple. No magnifying glass. Okay. Let's keep going. Nothing in this room. Okay, nothing in this room. Let's go this way. Laboratory. Yeah. Let's start an experiment, shall we? Alright. Whenever you draft a shopper, each time you eat an apple, whenever you draft an archive floor plan. That one's probably going to be the one we go for. Whenever I draft an archive floor plan, add one to my allowance. Because we already have archives, that's great. Okay. Oh, look, a red note. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. That is false. You can only access it in the office. Anyway, there's a puzzle here if you want to solve it. But I know what it says, so I'm not going to solve it. It's also pine, or no, sorry, fur and fire. But I already have that one. I don't have security yet. Yeah, if you want to solve this, you can solve it. Here, I'll even give you the answers. The answers are right here. It's just a hint for this room. It tells you, I think it says something like switch 3 after 9. So when I have power in this room, I will want to switch this one and then this one. Unfortunately, it's not useful right now. And then this tells us something about a room we haven't drawn yet. And this... typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory in the state. Today was the first successful on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how did you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit, I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips for my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thomas. Oh, is the numbers the order of the letters from the periodic table? Yeah. Yeah, so it's like this one, then 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 this one. And it says like flip 9 after 3 or something like that. Or 3 after 9 or something like that. I don't know. And there's a bunch of mathematical equations that I don't think really mean anything. Okay. There is nothing else to do in this room, so let's go to the archives. Love when you're so pedantic so much. Thomas or Thompson? I don't know. I'm dyslexic. Thompson. Did I say that? Oh. Sarcasm? I've never heard of her. Alright. This way is probably going to be locked. No. Terrace. Green rooms. Do not cost gems to draft. We don't have a key. So we're locked out if we do this. Well, we get 1 allowance, no matter what. Sweet. And we have doors. And we have a chest. We have a gem. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to open that chest. Peek and pee. There's a pawn in the den. Okay. Secret passage. Okay, let's go ahead and draft this room or these rooms before anything else. Whenever you draft, don't have gems, so I have to go for the guest bedroom. Which comes with the keys for the car. If I could get all the way over here to get the garage, that'd be great. Oh, and this is cart and car. Secret passageway. What do we want to draft? Do we want to draft another hall? Green room. Green rooms still cost gems, yeah. Bedrooms, red rooms, or a shop. Let's go with the hallway, I guess. And I might take the archived. Oh, sand and. Guess we have to go East Wing Hall. Also, 10 and tent. Alright, let's do this room. Locked. Locked. I think we are done with the day. Terra's Menace. What's he? I mean, yeah, I was gonna say what's he doing, but I don't need to know. Because I know that he is. Okay. I knew there was a secret message on the back of the secret passage. I didn't remember what it said. And you can see it when it's open, but it's easier to see if you break the secret passage. I could probably guess. Is he stimming over there? Clock. And lock. Did I check the lab door? Oh, right. Bedroom. Is the bedroom locked? He's eating plastic. That was my second guess. I didn't even try this door. Alright. Closet could have keys. I have to go closet. Yeah. Sweet. Alright. We can progress. Let's go to the East Wing Hall. Since it's right there. Also, stage, sage. One of the only words I don't have. Or one of the only letters I don't have. Oh, and this is road and rod, which I also don't have. So now I have all the letters in the bottom 4 ranks. All but one letter. Oh, am I missing the lab letter? No, I'm missing this letter. And then I have this letter and these 3 letters. So I have most of the first 6 ranks done. We're going to the Eastwing Hall. Not that way. I drive to the guest bedroom, not the nursery. Okay, good to know. Let's do this one. Drawing room is worth the gem. All right, I know the solution for this room. I'm not going to do it because I don't have the hint to know the solution. The one hint I have is this picture. Oh, look at this. This is weird in the picture. A safe? What could be the combination? I have no idea. Oh, Loon, you weren't here. I am not solving puzzles that I know the answer to until I have access to the way to learn the solution. Kitchen, don't have money, don't have gem. I go to the planetarium. Let's redraw, because I can. Boudoir. Dining room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th rank. Boudoir. Dining room. Dining room has the most options. If this door is unlocked, we get a meal. Sweet. Mailroom. Oh, look, that's me. Hey, buddy. How's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing a tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate. But with all the preparations, I'm not sure I'm going to find the time. The floor plan changes every day, Lynn. It's going to be different tomorrow. We just have to live with this for one day. There's so much I want to say. I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Why did you have to write that? Why do you say I'll be right back, ... I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do both of us a favor. Be excited. The house is really... The pantry makes more sense from a floor plan perspective, but no, a mailroom. Why? It's a rich person. They have eccentric rooms. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from the summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator, Dad. P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time each day playing Dirigiblocks. Does it have a date on it? No. Please return all correspondences and packages addressed to Denny Ravain to sender as he no longer employed in our staff. Oh, there's also this. I'm going to go ahead and screenshot this. And I will name it Blueprints Fuse Box Indicator Settings, I guess. Okay. I don't think there's anything else in here I can do. Oh. Plan and plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th rank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8th rank is a T. Okay, I think that's everything. Except what's in this room. I don't have this one. Plan and plane. Or no, pain and plane. So this one's an L. And I get some food. Country stew pie. Don't have a boiler room, so whatever. 20 steps. Back up to 22. Basically, that just canceled out the weight room. Okay. Archive floor plan gives us another allowance. We don't have money, so the chapel's not a problem. I'd rather take the archive floor plan just in case. Your allowance has been raised. Oh, look, a safe. I wonder what the combination could be. Flan and fan. What's this picture? Interesting. It's this room on Christmas. Do I know all the answer? I know the answer for this one for sure. In fact, this one, pretty much everyone I've ever watched has figured out just by looking at this picture and going, they got the safe on Christmas. I wonder if Christmas is the combination. So because everyone has done that, I'm going to take my free gem. And my red letter. Number 4. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. It's no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I'm shocked that you have so little regard for your own niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memories. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not by that same display of weakness clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen might be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son, Simon, your heir... If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son, Simon, which is me... every font is bad for me. I don't like reading out loud. Your heir will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year, Daniel. Is that my dad? Because he says... Because this is about my mom, who disappeared. Or died, or something. It says, our son Simon, your heir. So I assume this is from my dad. Also, this was sent on Christmas. It doesn't say that. Well, it kind of does. But, anyway, the notes in the things are from the date that the code is. Another not locked door. Nice. Cloister. I wish I had 3 gems. Billiard room. Could give me keys. Can you take those keys? What keys? That is what the gem was sitting on. Otherwise, I don't see keys. Is that what you're talking about? Looks like keys. Yeah, so you and every single person in every Twitch chat I've ever seen a streamer play, like every streamer I've seen who play this game, every Twitch chat has been like, can you take those keys? Because they do look like keys. Or it does look like keys. But no, it is not keys. Ooh, an orange. All right, time to do math. 8 is 8. 8 or 4 plus 9 is 13. 19 minus 14 is 5. 10 minus 8 is 2. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 minus 18 times 6 is 12. And we get 2 keys. If you don't understand that, the first circle was addition, then subtraction, then multiplication, then division, like that says. Crow and crown. Also, I don't think there's a chess piece in here. Do you have to do PEMDAS? No. It's from the inside out. So, like, yeah, inside. So we do addition first, then subtraction, then multiplication, then division. That is simplifying it because it is, like, this is the first time I'm seeing this room in the game. So I am simplifying it a little bit, but it's from inside out always. Yeah, we can use key. Ooh, archive floor plan. Chapel's not going to be that useful. Let's do it. 5 more steps. I did already read the Red Prince book. This has a pawn. I think all the bedrooms have a pawn in them. I think that's everything in here. Let's see. Going all the way back to the East Wing Hall. Their final key. Do I have all the letters for this? Oh, I didn't get the letter in the nursery. Am I going to go all the way back over there? The thing is, when you get up to these higher ranks, sometimes it's hard to draft the rooms. Hose and house. It's a U. Yeah, sometimes when you get up to these higher ranks, it's harder to draft rooms in there. So I'd rather get the letters when I know I can. Especially since I have enough steps right now. Alright, let's use our last key on this run. Because we can re-roll. I would love to have a rotunda. Redraw floor. Pantry, I guess it has to be. Yep. And then this one is stag and stage for an E. So this one is GATES. EIG, not sure. T. Dates. Crack 8 safes. Who could possibly know what this letter could be? Definitely not an H. Anyway. Let's get that. Let's get that. So right now I've got UNT, LL, EIG. No, wait. Sorry. UNT, LL, GATES. So something, Gates, EIGT. So 8. So Gates, 8, dates, crack 8 safes. I know what this word is for sure. I know what this word is for sure. I don't know what the top rank is. Like, those are the clues that I don't actually know. 8 dates, crack 8 safes? Yes. Kind of. But those are the words for those lanes. Yeah. I'm just only writing down the things that I access myself. I don't think I can do anything. Because I don't have security. I don't have. So that's a security door, so I can't get through there. Yeah, I think I'm done. Okay. And I think these are all going to be locked, yeah. So, can't do anything in that room, even though there's probably a key behind one of those doors. So the only thing I can do is come out here and make a wish. And we'll call it a day. I think this next day is going to be my last day for the stream. East facing villa. All right, one more day. Then I'll probably say one more day, and then the stream will probably end. Anyway, thanks to that laboratory, we now start the day with money. Money very quickly becomes like one of your most abundant resources. Mr. Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while in the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here at the entrance hall each morning. If there's anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we all have been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect from us. Anne Babbage, house manager. Now I start with 3 gold. Every day. Alright, let's see what we got here. Mailroom has an item, or a package for us. Yeah. Let's start with some items. Brass compass, gems, and keys. That is good. The brass compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Gem, gem, key, key. Yeah, nothing else new in here. Yeah, it just says dad. Which I don't think you're supposed to put, like, dad is your return address. But it doesn't say his name. Okay. Anyway, let's get a straight thing here. Got corridor. Perfect. Get us deeper into the mansion. Get some more letters. Drawing room. I don't know that I want a drawing room this far back. Let's get rid of the spare room. Which has nothing on the floor for us. Bedroom. Nook. I already have 2 keys. I'll keep the nook for later. Dessert and desert. Okay, I will think. So East Wing Hall gets us deeper in. But there's some things I want to do here on the left side. West Wing Hall. More gems. Let's get stars. Because right now we're on, I think, 6, which means we're on the Twins and Diamondus Minor, which means I get more. I get gems for this one. And I get a pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. So if I want to spend keys on that, I can. The expected value of the chest is higher than 1 key. Also plain and plan. Chapel moves us north more. Don't think do I care? I'll take 2 items. Key and a die. Okay. Nothing else in here. Oh, stairs and stars. Okay, so we could use our keys on these. Do I want to? I mean, I kind of want to, but should I? Probably not. We're completely locked into this one direction. So, Bryden Bridge. Let's hope this takes us somewhere. Hallway. Kind of want to see what's in the chest. Also, that's Rodden Road. Alright, I'll open one. If I get a key, I'll open the other one. Nope. Just money and dice. The dice are very good, though. So, I will not complain about that. That is probably better than a key. Let's go here. We can get a dead end here. I don't care. I'll also accept either of these. Let's get another key. Okay. Let's see what we get here. Passageway. Den. Get another gem. Coat and cot. Pawn. Alright, let's do another one. And that one had car keys in it. Nice. So if we can draft the garage. I mean, I really want to draft the garage. Courtyard. Courtyard or commissary I'm happy with. Courtyard often has items in it, like a shovel, or a sledgehammer, or this thingy, a metal detector. So we have greater chance of just like when we open a room for a keys and money to spawn. Let's go and use this. I think we'll get our West Wing Hall. Also, wouldn't mind security. Compass, metal detector, car keys. Oh, also, the metal detector will beep if there's a metal object that's like on the ground that we don't have. All right, let's set. First off, let's see this. Okay, just the trunk in the main entrance. That's fine. Keycard system. For now, let's set it to low and unlocked. Okay. Nothing else in here. We don't have keycard, which we'll need to do the things I wanted to do here. Garage. Garage. We don't have power yet, though. I'll take the keys for now. But we don't have power. Oh, I do have the car keys, too. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to take our 3 keys. We're going to open this up. Upgrade disc. Nice. That means we could upgrade one of our rooms. Oh, there's beeping. Is there a coin on the ground here somewhere? Why are you beeping? Is there a coin in here? Nope. The drop-off address is 1420 or 14227 Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. Screenshot this as the car note. Blueprints. Car note. Okay. Pass it to left of the car. Oh, thank you. Anything else for me? Like a shovel would be great. Grain and rain. Already have that one. Okay. Well, now if we get a key card, I can go through that and do what I want to do. But let's upgrade a room. Let's do it this way. Upgrade a room. Is that a note on the desk thing? Yeah, I will show you it. It basically says that, oh, in the garage? On the desk. Oh, probably. Storeroom. This is a good one to get. I think I want to upgrade keys. I feel like gems are more common. Money will become super common. Like nine, from what I've heard, 1 key is worth about 5 gold. So increasing the money by 9 is not as good as getting an extra key. Gems become very common pretty quickly here, so I'm going to go for the storeroom. Or, yeah, the storeroom with an extra key. There's also this note. Blue memos are true, red memos are lies. But in here, on the desk... Oh, yeah. Christopher, this is the 3rd time this month you've had the car... You and the car have been gone when your service were required. I don't care how long you've been driving for his lordship. Your absence must be accounted for, Miss Babbage. So Miss Babbage is like the head housekeeper. And obviously, because of this note, we know that he's taking things to a place. I don't know where, or I don't know why. Until we get power to this room, we can't open the garage. So, kind of stuck there. We can go north in the courtyard, though. This doesn't lock us out of anywhere. Let's go for the utility closet. So we want to turn off the keycard system. We want to turn off the darkroom, off the gymnasium. Darkroom doesn't matter. Garage on. If we get the darkroom, we'll have to come back here to turn the darkroom back on again. Anyway, no matter what. Hang on 1 second. I'll be right back. Yes, I did get the thing to turn them all purple yesterday. It doesn't matter because oh, what is it? Like this? Or like... Yeah, it doesn't matter because turning them all purple doesn't do the thing that you need. But yes, I can turn them all purple. And once they're all purple, I can turn one of them white. But there's a secret combination that you have to know that I have not found yet. So, actually, I did all the things. Garage on, gymnasium off, dark room. Let's have it off for now, so I remember to come back here. So yeah, there's a secret combination that we don't have yet, and I need to stop doing that. I need to look away. There we go. There's coin in the corner. We got coast and cost, which I already have. Okay, let's go in here. Keycard should be off. So we can go ahead and change things to be keycard system settings, security level. Set it to high, since now we can get through the keycard doors no matter what. Oh, let's just make sure. Yeah, unlocked. Cool. All right. And there we have that. Also, Loon, how's my audio been doing since I didn't move my microphone? We can't drive the car. Which I don't know if that's like a thing that you can ever do. Like if you can open this gate and then drive the car. I don't know. Better? Okay. So it's not fluctuating as bad. I'm happy with that. However, we have just unlocked a piece of meta progression. Well, meta progression. We've unlocked something that stays unlocked. It's permanently unlocked. I don't know. We couldn't have reached around the gate and opened it from the other side, but you know, whatever. Permanent upgrade. Or permanent unlock, which means we can now draft a room over here. Now, I could get into the antechamber today, but I don't really think I care to. Let's do a shrine. Loon, give me a number between 1 and 9. To make an offering. 5. I think I know what 5 is. Or maybe that's 15. Ooh, that's a really good one. 8 courtyards have been added to my draft pool. It's not really good yet, but once I upgrade the courtyard, it'll be really good. Okay, we can go south here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. 2, 3, 4. We can go there. Yeah, let's go back through the garage. But yeah, courtyards. Do I have a courtyard yet? Yeah, courtyards have 3 doors. So having 8 more of those in my draft pool means that glad you're not looking numbers good. Yeah, I do want to figure out all of the things. Oh, here, let me let's see. Gonna keep track of this. Shrine. Blessings. 5 coins equals blessing of the gardener. So yeah, that one's going to be one we use a lot in the future, because it'll help us fill out our estate. Alright, boiler room. Interesting. I don't want a boiler room here. I'm going to redraw. Dark room. This is a good spot for dark room. So you can walk in, make sure it locks in the darkness, and then go back up to our utility closet, turn it back on. We're using a lot of steps for not a lot of progress today, but it is some good things. Also, I hope there's magnifying glass in the dark room, because that will give us another piece of meta progression. Nope, just a gem. So yeah, there's a lot of information in these. Hang on. You know what? I have clock tower right now. Okay. There's a lot of information on these things. But card and cart. The one we care about is this, and we don't have magnifying glass to see that that says 1128. Okay. No, I don't want any of these. Laboratory. I'm not going to complain about laboratory, but this isn't what I want. So I guess I am going to complain about laboratory. Spread dirt on the driveway. Let's spread dirt on the driveway and hope we get a shovel. Because we have so many courtyards, I think it's possible. It's pretty likely we get a shovel. Because like I said, courtyards often have extra items. We get a shovel and a sledgehammer from them. Anyway. Need to go out through the den. No one says hi. Okay. Stage and Sage. I believe you already have that one. You're sitting on my notes, Salem. Yeah. It was not her head butting, but it was her jumping up onto the desk. Passageway. I think I like that. And that's our experiment successful. And then we can go this way. Courtyard to get a shovel. Yeah. No gems. All right, storeroom it is. So we get a gem. And 2 keys. Okay, can you get off my notes? Plane and planet. Do I have this one yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this is the middle of gates. So I have everything except for the one to the right of the passageway. Of the 5 ranks I have. 6 ranks I have. Okay. Let's keep going. Courtyard. I don't hate Chapel here. Yeah, Chapel's pretty good here. We lose some money going in, but oh well. Money. Alright. Let's go south first. Billiard room is keys. Parlor is gems. We're gonna go courtyard. Chaperone? No, spelled differently. I'm gonna let Clock Tower know that I'm not gonna be. Huh? Let them know I'm skipping game 1. I know. How dare I abandon them? They were so excited to be back. I'm in for game 2. I signed up for game 1 and 2. Oh, Sledgehammer. We get a shatter padlocks and unlock trunks. So we get free lock trunks now. Yeah, I signed up for game 1 and 2. So I will be there for game 2. I'm also going to raid into them when I do so. Okay, let's go this way. Another courtyard. Don't have gem. Bunk room can have gems. Guest bedroom. I'm only on 6 steps. Let's get guest bedroom. Get some steps. And we get a gem. Clock and lock. Yeah, we have all that. Parlor? Don't hate a parlor here. I think I prefer courtyard, though. Now, parlor gives us gems to get more courtyards. What a bad friend. I know. I'm terrible. All right. So one of these statements is true. One of them is false. The other one doesn't matter. The black box is black. That is true. The black box is true. If that's true, then all 3 are true, and that's impossible. So the black box has to be false, because these are both false. Black box is empty. Well, I could have also solved it by just looking at this box, because it's the only box that tells you the location of gems. Sand and nothing else in here. East Wing Hall. East Wing Hall, I guess. P and Peak. Coat check. I do have an item I would like to coat check. But I get another gem if I go to the boudoir. And I could buy stuff. Yeah, let's go to the commissary. This is one of the hints to say, what do these two things have in common? Ooh, shovel. I will buy a shovel. I would like to also buy the magnifying glass, yes. Because that will give us a lot of information that I have that I shouldn't have yet, right? For instance, terminal password. Swan song. That's good to know. I think this is one of the only cases where you can't read it. Like, it's more scribbled when you don't have the magnifying glass than when you do. This is one of the only cases where you can't just zoom into the thing to read it, I feel like. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for the inconvenience. That's on a red letter, so it's false. Also, 50% off all items day 20 and 21. Anyway. Nursery? I don't hate a nursery here. I don't hate a planetarium here either, but I'd prefer nursery, I think. We're using all our gems on not things. Dirigiblocks. Can't play it. Sad. Key? No gems. Yeah, we're using up all our gems on not courtyards, which is not ideal, but we can buy some more if I get money. Okay. Oh, I have a shovel now. I should be digging. Coin. Pebbles. Not even worth picking up. Go back to the dark room with magnifying glass? Yes, I will be heading back there eventually. It's just a matter of if I have enough steps, so I need to make sure I'm going to be able to farm enough steps to get there. Boudoir. We have the nursery, right? So we get 5 steps if we draft a bedroom at all. Keys? We have plenty of keys. Courtyard. Courtyard gives us more options to explore. And in fact, this is the only direction we have to explore. So. Nothing of interest was buried here. Nothing of interest was buried here. But we do have a trunk that we can break with our, what's it called? Sledgehammer. Okay. Let's head north. Ooh, key. Alright. Billiard room to get some keys. Courtyard, we don't have gem. Laboratory to get it out of our draft. Now let's go for billiard room. Let's do some math puzzles. Nothing behind the bar. Fan and flan. We have that one already. Okay. 12 is 12. 3 plus 1 plus 4 is 8. 9 plus 4 is 13. Minus 6 is 7. 15 minus 10 is 5. Times 3 is 15. 5 minus 4 is 1. Times 10 is 10. Oh, an ad. Yeah, I have my ads on automatic mode. But it's to minimize... I don't even know if you can hear me. You can. Okay. Yeah, I have them on automatic mode, so I get pre-rolls as little as possible. Special key. Do I want to use a special key here? No, I do not. Drawing room? Yeah. Oh, I don't have gem. Well, we're going to be locked into maximum 2 more rooms. We got a terrace. Have some coins. Does terrace not have digging spots? I did not know that terrace was one of the only green rooms that doesn't have digging spots. Interesting. Bedroom, please. Drawing room. Ooh, 2 bedrooms. That'll get us 15 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's enough to get us there. Or Oh, did you get? I forgot that Twitch changed how they do ads because I don't get ads on Twitch. 10 steps. Yeah, let's do the meta progression thing. Get our 2 gems. Coast and Coat. I already have that one as well. Of course I draft. Oh no. Oh, of course I draft the chapel in the one spot I don't have a letter for. Okay, where am I going? This way. Am I going to use my money for anything? Don't worry about me losing all my money here. It's fine. I used all my steps. Okay, we're going to assume I didn't do that. The password's 1128. Might not actually. Well, I already said I'm going to skip game 1. So I will skip game 1. This is going to be the end of the stream, though. Tomorrow, why didn't I go to the darkroom? Because I was trying to cheat the system. I know the answer, so I'm going to just accept that I know the answer and go with that. In the chapel, there's a hidden piggy bank that every time you go into the chapel, you lose a gold. But it goes into that piggy bank. And so later on in the game, I can take every piece of gold out of that piggy bank at the same time. So I was filling up the piggy bank for future. Shouldn't have done that. Darkroom only has something that I'm going to work on next stream tomorrow. Now, you know who we're going to raid? Do I do one more day? Because they're going to be like an hour and a half. Also, it doesn't make sense for the church to keep your money. It does make sense. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So do I do another run? No. I'm just going to go ahead and raid. We're going to raid the stream that I will be playing on in like an hour and a half. You'd watch another run. I just worry that it'll take too long. And then I'll miss game 2 as well. I don't want to miss both Clock Tower games. So we're going to raid Kinky Clock Tower. Alright. Clicking start raid. Thank you guys for stopping by. I'll be back tomorrow. Probably. I don't make promises like that because I'm not good at keeping them. Anyway. If you're my only viewer, is it worth rating? Who cares? I don't know that you're. I don't have my viewer count up on stream. So. Anyway. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. I will stream again tomorrow. I will see you later.